Alright, hello my wonderful students. This is the first foldable. And it is going to be on section 6.1, roots and radical expressions. So the first ones I just kind of did it without having you guys do it, so I'll go to it right now. And all they are is just a combination of squares, square roots, and cubes and cube roots. So I want you guys to just take it. I didn't want to go through all this a lot with you guys because you guys should be able to. Just copy this down. So go ahead and pause the video here and copy this down first. So this is the first trifoldable. So this is the first section of the trifoldable. So pause it, copy these down, and it's basically 1 squared all the way to 20 squared, what they are, and then the square root of each of those, what they are as well, to 20. Okay. Now that we're going to resume, and now we have the second one. This is the cube root. So this cube roots we only actually did till 10, but since cubes actually care about the negatives, because you have 1 cubed is 1, but negative 1 cubed is negative 1. It doesn't make it positive because you're multiplying it 1 3 times. So negative times negative would be a positive, times another negative would be a negative. So I only did these up to 10 because it's going to be, I think it'll be rare that you guys see it past 10. Cubed, and then same thing here. I did the cube roots, which has this little 3 here, cube roots of all the numbers, what these equal, or sorry, these ones, and what they would equal here. And then I did the negative versions as well, and what they equal there. So go ahead and pause the video here, copy this down. Alright, cool. Now we're going to the actual problem that we're going to work out. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it all. Okay, so what are the real roots of 0.008, comma, negative 1,000, comma, and 1 over 27? Okay, so we're going to go and just start with this one here. So we're going to look at the 0.008. Okay, so I know that 8 is not a square root. So if we go back up here, we see 8 here. It's actually a cube root of 2. But unlike this is 0.008. But I know if I have this would equal, so it has to be 2, but it can't just be 2, right? So we're going to make it 0.2 or 0.2, because if we do this 3 times, so for example, if I did 0.2 times, so x's, 0.2 times 0.2, I am going to get 8. Oops, I should write it, sorry, a little bit more over here. But with 1, 2, 3 decimal places, 1, 2, 3 decimal places would give me my or my 0.008. So this is going to be the cube root. So this, if we're looking for the real roots, so the real root of this would be our conclusion, which is 0.2 is the only real cube root of, I'll just put it here, of let's put 0.008. So we showed you here how it kind of works. Alright, so the next one now. I didn't bring a lot of colors today. I only have 2. That's okay. Oh, you guys gonna see all that. Okay, there you go. So 0.2 is the real cube root of 0.008, and that's what we had here. Alright, the next one's kind of easy because it's actually part of the thing. So if we had negative 1,000 equals, so this is also a cube root. If we look here, it's actually here. The cube root of negative 1,000 is negative 10. So we know that this is equal to negative 10 cubed because we did our pre-work, which is wonderful. Hopefully you guys will be able to use this for most of the chapter. I think it should probably help out. Alright, and so this is going to be, our conclusion is going to be negative 10 is the only real cube root of negative 1,000. And I mean, we already saw this already because I did. That's a perfect example of it here, of our pre-work, working out for us here. And we'll do one more, which is, I know everybody's going to be like, oh my god, a fraction. What are we going to do? We have 1 over 27. And if we look back up here, 27 is not here in our squared, but it is in our cubed. And so is 1. So we're going to look at the two numbers, what this one can be cubed and what this one can be cubed. So we know that 1 cubed is 1, to the third power, over, because 3 cubed, and then 3 to the other. And so if you look at 27 again, and it's 3 cubed. So it'd be 1 over 3 cubed would equal 1 over 27. Because this would equal 1 over 3, equals here, times 1 over 3 times 1 over 3, which is 1 times 1 times 1, 1. 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27. So it all works out. All right, so that means that 1/3 is the only real cube root of 1 over 27. I should write that, sorry. 1 over 27. All right, so that's the first part of the first page, so the first foldable.